You know, when I was younger, I wasn't the smartest kid in the class. Kids liked me. They still picked on me, but they liked me. But I wasn't the smartest kid. Because I wasn't as smart, I got picked on because I couldn't do that math problem, or I didn't do good on a test like other children did. I think in this day and age, I would be called ADD or ADDA, whatever those little acronyms are. There's so much pressure on ACTs. Mine was a 14. I think I had made C's and D's, few B's in school. I don't think that it was, not that I wasn't very smart, I just think I wasn't taught to what I could learn from. It's made fun of me for that because I was someone who couldn't sit still, who couldn't, but back then we didn't understand those things. But a lot of kids didn't know that I was being sexually abused and that there was a lot going on. And so all of that adds up. It's a horrible thing that you have to go through when someone steps in your life, and this wasn't a family member, so it makes it a little bit more even difficult. There's, you know, not someone in your family that you could actually go tell your parents. But I felt like it was my fault, so I didn't go tell my parents. Actually, I didn't tell anyone until I was engaged to my husband. At some point, you do start to crumble. You may build up all the walls you want and think you're stronger than strong, but at some point your walls begin to crumble. And after my second child, my walls began to crumble, and I didn't have control anymore. And the only thing I could control was what I put in my mouth. And I did a very good job of controlling what I put in my mouth. I ate 300 calories or less a day. I did end up going to the hospital 3 times, being told 3 times I was going to die if I didn't eat. I've ended up having a total hysterectomy. It messed with my kidneys, my lungs. It's a very, very horrible thing you can do to your body is by starving it. Because of my eating disorder, I finally got counseling that I needed for my sexual abuse from earlier, and I got to work through all of that, and on the other side, it was amazing. I knew nothing about politics whatsoever, nothing. Do you know I had to Google where the Capitol was? I didn't even know where the Capitol was at. And I kind of felt like that child in the classroom who wasn't the smartest kid in class. And I was like, I'm going to be in a room full of people who know this, who live this, and I was terrified of that whole sensation again. But I'm glad to say God's given me what I need, when I need it, and I have not yet felt stupid here. I feel like I belong here. And any young girl that thinks that they're stupid and that they don't belong somewhere, you all belong somewhere. God has a purpose for us all, and that's how I believe. I've always thought I was dumb, but I'm really not dumb. I'm who God created me to be, and I learn the way I learn, and if you try hard and you work hard at anything, I think you can be successful at it. If I could go back and tell DeAnn, though, I would tell her she wasn't dumb. And she was courageous, and that there was no obstacle too big for her to overcome.